Hello, my name is Anamaria Cozma-Petruț. Welcome to the third episode of the FIP CPD Bites series on self-care approaches for fatty liver disease management. This episode will explore how pharmacists can prevent the development of fatty liver disease and other complications among patients with existing comorbidities through encouraging early diagnosis and treatment of comorbidities. Age and gender significantly influence the risk of metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease, or MASLD. MASLD prevalence increases with age. Additionally, MASLD is more prevalent in males than females during the reproductive age. However, after menopause, MASLD occurs more in females. Furthermore, leading causes of MASLD include unhealthy lifestyles and metabolic abnormalities. Indeed, caloric excess, diets rich in saturated fat and industrial fructose, and sedentary behaviors are key contributors to MASLD. Moreover, MASLD is closely associated with metabolic syndrome, and current theories suggest that insulin resistance is the primary underlying pathophysiological mechanism. Components of metabolic syndrome are not only highly present in patients with MASLD, but they also increase the risk of MASLD development. The established metabolic conditions for developing MASLD include obesity, especially abdominal obesity, high blood sugar, hypertension, and dyslipidemia, such as hypertriglyceridemia and low HDL cholesterol levels. In their daily interactions with patients, pharmacists can identify individuals who have these metabolic conditions and are therefore at risk for MASLD. In this context, pharmacists have the pivotal role of explaining to patients the importance of adequate treatment of comorbidities, while also encouraging them to take a liver health screening. MASLD has a strong, mutually detrimental relationship with type 2 diabetes mellitus. For instance, the presence of MASLD doubles the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. A large majority of patients with MASLD have insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes, all of which increase the risk of liver disease progression. Moreover, patients with type 2 diabetes have the highest risk of developing MASLD. It has been estimated that between 60 and 86% of individuals with type 2 diabetes worldwide also have MASLD, and MASLD increases the difficulty of controlling diabetes. Indeed, the presence of MASLD in people with type 2 diabetes is frequently linked to a worse cardiometabolic profile, as well as an increased risk of more severe hypertension, atherogenic dyslipidemia, and cardiovascular events. Likewise, the presence of diabetes in patients with MASLD increases the risk of progression to steatohepatitis and advanced fibrosis, cirrhosis, and even hepatocellular carcinoma. Therefore, early identification of MASLD and monitoring for steatohepatitis with advanced liver fibrosis in patients with type 2 diabetes are crucial. They enable management by multidisciplinary healthcare teams, including pharmacists, who can guide patients in taking a proactive approach to improving cardiometabolic health and preventing liver disease progression. Firstly, pharmacists can engage in patient education on lifestyle modification, such as adopting a well-balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, achieving weight loss, quitting smoking, and eliminating alcohol consumption, as this can improve both MASLD and the cardiometabolic and general health of the patient. Indeed, a loss of at least 10% of body weight is associated with the highest rates of hepatic steatosis and steatohepatitis resolution and fibrosis regression. Likewise, weight loss can lead to improvements in blood pressure, glycemic and lipid profiles, and a reduction in the risk of cardiovascular disease. Furthermore, pharmacists may consider recommending agents that limit liver damage as a supportive treatment in patients with MASLD. Practice guidelines on MASLD treatment emphasize recommending hepatoprotective agents that have proven their efficacy in clinical studies. For example, clinical evidence exists to support the adjunctive use of essential phospholipids or EPLs in MASLD. Meta-analysis of clinical trials with EPLs in patients with MASLD and type 2 diabetes and/or obesity have demonstrated reductions in circulating liver enzymes and lipid profiles, as well as improvement of disease severity as assessed by ultrasonography. Likewise, a recent large observational study showed that EPLs, adjunctive therapy, may be helpful in improving the ultrasonographic features of MASLD in patients with associated cardiometabolic comorbidities. Some key takeaways are that metabolic conditions such as obesity, high blood sugar, hypertension, hypertriglyceridemia, and low HDL cholesterol levels are not only highly present in patients with MASLD, but they also increase the risk of MASLD development. In particular, the relationship between MASLD and type 2 diabetes is mutually detrimental. While MASLD increases the difficulty of controlling diabetes, the presence of diabetes in patients with MASLD increases the risk of liver disease progression. Pharmacists can support patients with existing metabolic comorbidities in preventing or mitigating MASLD by stressing the importance of adequate treatment of comorbidities, encouraging liver health screening, and educating on lifestyle changes. Moreover, recommending adjunctive treatment to limit liver damage is also an option.